So let's take a look at one of the uglier plays for the offense. This is from the Wildcat, and we had several plays that went for a loss from the Wildcat in this game because of outside pressure. Um, this is one of them. OU's bringing a corner blitz here, which basically in this game we showed no ability to account for the corner blitz. And that's one of the things with putting a lot of different players at quarterback is they're not going to have the ability to check out of plays. Now earlier in the game they had brought an outside blitz, and we were able to still pick up the first down with DJ Monroe by running inside of the blitz. Um, this play I think is actually intended to take advantage of the same idea. See what happens here though is we end up with two unblocked defenders in the backfield, and Fozzie has no chance to make a play. So let's try to understand why that happened. The first reason that happened is, well, this defensive end is intended to be left initially unblocked. You can see that Allen is using what's called an arc technique here. The intention of an arc technique is actually to influence the defensive end. It doesn't work in this case because there's a corner blitz. He's not a contained player. If he was a contained player, then he would probably widen with the arc technique. The reason that we're arcing there is that I believe in this play, Grant should be coming across the formation to try to trap that defensive end and kick him out. And widening him will kind of increase the size of the gap between him and the defensive tackle. And the intention is for Fozzie to take this ball and run in that gap created, that C gap that would be created. Instead what happens is, with the corner blitzing, what should happen is Allen should change his assignment to actually trap or kick out this cornerback who's blitzing, handle that, even if he has to give up ground. Grant, I think, really does the wrong thing on this play. I think he should be coming across the formation, like I said. So then he would handle the defensive end, and then no one would have this linebacker, but you'd have picked up those two guys, and you'd be in a pretty good position. What absolutely can never happen is just to ignore an outside blitzer like this. So Allen just kind of stepping around the defensive end and then ignoring the blitzer. You want your offensive linemen to try to take their assignments, but you also want them to think logically in different situations. And we're not comfortable enough in our assignments to sort of have a clear head when a defense presents us with something we're not expecting to see, which is somewhat to be expected. But at the same time, you want guys out there who are going to make decisions on the fly that are sound decisions. Allen had one more series after this series at offensive tackle, and then it seemed like he was benched for the rest of the game. So either that or he was injured. It's hard to tell, but it seems like he was benched based on the depth chart changes, and part of that is the mental mistakes that he made in this game.